Right guys, I thought I'd have a little rambling session outside today whilst the sun's somewhat out in lovely Britain, or as I like to call it, England. Something I was thinking about was bodybuilding and kind of how it's such a contentious thing to commit to or begin to start. I kind of noticed that a lot of people have very strong opinions about it. You know, it's not safe, it's damaging, it's harmful. But it just raises the question, what are these people doing themselves to better themselves, you know? Do they have any kind of physical activity or outlet that they're looking to perform their best in? Now what I mean by this is, you're not going to have to, you know, put on a pair of posing trunks, which is basically a bikini, in my case a red one, compete, shave, tan, all that sort of thing. But you can effectively train using sensible methods, develop your body using a thought process which is very analytical. This is one of the things that appeals to me in terms of bodybuilding. You get the opportunity every day to wake up and think, how am I going to be better? What is it I'm trying to achieve that day? And how does that transpire to what I'm looking to do in the future from that point? Now, I do consider a lot of what people say about this because it's interesting. Everyone likes to have their opinion. And I say this is interesting because people look at me and they think, you know, you're a giant bodybuilder and whatever. I mean, I'm not that enormous anyway. I'm just a large male with quite a bit of muscle. But people think, you know, you're doing this wrong. You're doing humanity wrong. You know, they've got such a strong disdain for it. I can't help but question why they think this. You understand it's not for everyone. And the thing is, I'm not forcing my approach or ideas onto other people. If you're someone that just likes to keep fit by going for walks like I'm doing now, that's better than a lot of people out there, you know? A lot of people that watch my videos are quite isolated, and it's sad to see sometimes because they message me and they might say, you know, I can't get out because I'm in so much pain. And I feel for those people, I really do. It gets me down all the time. My approach is aligning physique goals with positive health outcomes. So one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel was in light of the fact that my favourite bodybuilder, Cedric McMillan, passed several years ago. Well, it's probably a year or two ago now. He's one of many that have passed in recent years. And I do consider this a lot when I'm training in the gym, doing different supplement protocols, things of that nature. What I want people to realise is, I do this because I love it. Like I said earlier, every day I get the opportunity to be better than what I was the day before. Now this isn't going to appeal to everyone, but it appeals to me. It makes me feel great. As I film this video right now, I've walked past two groups of people, and both have been kind enough to deliver with me with very stern, discerning looks. And this is what I live with every day. Every day that I leave the house, I'm wearing my, well, granted it's probably my own fault in some ways, I'm wearing my compression pants, which are tight leggings basically, I don't know if you can see. I'm wearing a 4XL hoodie, it's clearly too big for me. But this is like my shell, this is where I feel comfortable. I don't like tight tops and things, but I find I get a bit less chafing if I wear the compression pants, so that's quite nice for me, especially if I'm trying to keep active and mobile. And some of the other things I wanted to talk about were, well, basically the things around health itself. People have different perspectives on diet, what is perfect and what isn't. The problem I have with that is, most people that follow the carnivore diet are not remotely strict. I speak to these people. I'm not saying this with, you know, kind of like an arrogant, I'm doing it better kind of thing. It's not that at all. But what I am saying is, you're going to look at me and tell me I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing everything I can in my power to be better and live better every single day. the amount of blood tests I've had, the amount of tests I've had, scans, x-rays, all with the mind of feeling better, being better, you know? So when people tell me it's an obsession, you're addicted, I say, yeah, damn right. I'm addicted to looking better, I'm addicted to feeling better, I'm addicted to obsessing over being healthy. You know, the proper human way is healthy. We've got here from something like 4.5 million years of evolution, just through the instinctive adaptation pressures we've forced upon ourselves to get here. You know, we haven't got here by being feeble and weak, we've got here by being strong, being decisive, making decisions. So I think carefully about this all the time, and I do almost relish in this. I get to do something I'm proud of every single day. I get to wake up, you know, slowly, very slowly walk downstairs with my sore hips and back, make my breakfast and think, I'm putting the best nourishment I possibly can in my body. And people are going to tell me I'm doing it wrong. And while they're sat at home, eating their cereal, eating their chocolate bars, going out for meals, having the extra desserts, sneaking a few biscuits at work, and tell me I'm doing it wrong. As Bart Kay would say, this is Dunning-Kruger at its best. You know, but while saying this, I'm saying, whatever you decide to do, just own your choices. Stay in your own lane. Don't get in mine. If people are interested in what I have to say about training, how to do it effectively, safely, most importantly, and how to use your diet to manipulate your body composition, I can help people with that. I do have a solution for that. That's why I made my channel. That's why my slogan is what it is. And that's why I spend so much time making these sort of videos to help people out. I know what it's like to be outcast, made to feel different. And all you're trying to do is be better. You know, be better. That's something I want people to think about. And like right now, I'm enjoying a lovely, lovely walk. The sun, very bright in case you couldn't tell. And I'm thinking this is probably the best thing I can do with my time right now. And I've set up my business in such a way that I can allocate my time as and how I choose. So I'm not reliant on going into an office 9 to 5, being told to do by someone that doesn't like me, and perhaps I don't even like them in some cases. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot to think about for me. There's an autistic man, 27 years old, living in England. You know, limited skill set, but I can do the best I can with what I have, and that's what I'm trying to inspire people to do. I know a lot of people on my channel are up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to learn more, study more, be better. Part of the focus I want people to get is you just have to be conscious of being active and moving, you know? When I say moving, I don't mean you have to do a bodybuilding workout like me. Moving is in moving close to your goals. Thinking carefully about how you're going to improve and executing that plan. You know, people often ask in like the Q&As, not just in my own ones, but other people as well, they say, what's the best macro split? What's the best ratio, or this, that and the other, and should I do fasting? Get the basics down right. Get the diet right. That's the carnivore diet. Listen to your body. I think that's quite an integral part of what we are all trying to achieve here. Our bodies aren't going to lie to us. We're not putting in sugar. We shouldn't be. We're putting in real food that come from the earth. I'm just here walking along. Haven't been here for quite a while actually. It's nice to be here, but usually be taking George out, my dog. Be sort of sat along here by the river, enjoying the sunset, enjoying the landscape as it stands. Yeah, it's lovely right now. But yeah, I hope this kind of thing makes sense to people. I know there's a lot of concern. People seem to have this concern about what I do, and it's about solicitation, it's about thought, and it doesn't really have any merit to me. I've been doing this for a very long time. I am confident in my abilities to understand myself. You know, I'm 27 years old. I'm not telling other people how to live. If you want to eat a box of Cheerios each day and stay up to 3 AM watching pornography and, you know, being useless. Subjective opinion, being useless, you know. You might think that's great. I don't. For me, it's not great. I wouldn't do something like that. But since learning a lot from other people that have had, you know, terrible health experiences, you know, they've had bad mental health, I can see a way out of it. I'm staying positive all the time. I've had a few setbacks recently with my hip pain and all this stuff going on. Immediately I was attacked by people telling me, you're doing too much, you're doing this, you're doing that. Meanwhile, I spoke to my surgeon who speaks with thousands of people in my position. He said, it's completely normal. Nothing, if that's all the symptoms you've been having, you've been doing a cracking job. So I'm going to reward myself and pat myself on the back and say, I've done exactly what I need to be doing. You know, and I won't take people's advice that don't understand me, haven't lived in my shoes, and probably don't actually care. You know, lots of opinions, lots and lots of opinions, not many facts.